red lipstick.
The first time I showed Brian and Oscar Luna was a year ago, when we were here a year ago recording Save Me with Chris.
We were in the A room and we were having some downtime, and he just whipped out his guitar and he's like, hey, I've been working on this idea.
It just kind of evolved into something really fun and creative, and we just kind of like kept that kind of like feeling in mind, and almost like a photograph where you like take a picture of it and you know, you look at it and it kind of like reminds you of that original feeling that you had. That's kind of what it was like every time we worked on that song.
It's crazy to think that it came full circle, that we began here and with just kind of like a melody idea, and now it's just the best song I think that we have, the best single at least, in my opinion.
Since the beginning, we approached the song as kind of lighthearted. You can hear it in the instrumentation, and the lyrics, it's not exactly lighthearted, but I mean, it's not delving as deep as maybe what some of the other lyrics might capture.
This girl who's been like wronged, and she's had a hard past, and she knows she's beautiful, and she's kind of out to just have like men like bowing to her pretty much, and just one guy who does exactly that.
It was written as a single. We want to stay close to that, stay true to our original form, and also expand outside of that and try to see how flexible we are with our creativity. And Luna is definitely a product of that.
You're like, we should try something different, and the stuff that I'm like, I definitely don't want that to be touched, is the stuff that normally you're like, that's like, you're on board. You know what I mean?
Sure.
We're like
Yeah.
pretty in sync, like with as far as
Right,
like
right.
what needs to be changed and what like needs to stay.
Sure.
And like I think that's pretty great.
Right,
I mean,
totally. And I think that's when you start to disagree on those types of things, that's where it's just like, you
Yeah.
know. But sometimes that's where like good stuff happens.
Totally. Yeah.
Working with Chris Beeble was, I think, another great choice. You know, we worked with Chris on Save Me, the last EP.
Our comfort with Chris Beeble really helped a lot this time around in the studio. There's less anticipation. He already kind of knows our style, and I think knows us as people, which helps a lot.
He has like the most like open mind, but most focused point of view as far as like where the song should go.
The corner note.
Yeah.
Because I think that's important to that groove.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think having that against it
Yeah.
is going to be cool. So if you have those on one side, but then maybe if something kind of like interjected, like kind of a thing.
I mean, I love that synth idea that you're.
Okay.
I said let's play around with that. Yeah.
He has a really good vision for things. He actually tracked the bass on Luna, and he just knows how to make the song come to life. I think he knows how to make an impression, but he also adds his own flair and stays true to what's going on.
He just offers like a really fresh perspective and fresh ideas, and he's really willing to be creative and to try all sorts of different things. He has like a lot of different influences that the rest of the band doesn't, and he comes up with ideas that I think most of us wouldn't really come up with like right off the cuff. I feel like that always gives us a lot of options, and especially this song with Luna, we went with a lot of sounds and a lot of like sort of instrumentations that we haven't done before, and I think they worked out great.
He helped us really hone in and capture what we wanted to accomplish with Luna. And just the trust. He knows how to direct the songs, and we trust him well enough to know that if he suggests something, we're very open.
This past summer, we completed our first national tour, 7.5 weeks, and played with so many bands, and there's just so much talent out there, so much talent locally here in Colorado. It can be overwhelming in a positive way because you're surrounded by so much good music and so many awesome people and talented people, but at the same time, it can also, I'll be honest, it can be overwhelming in kind of a negative way because you're forced to ask yourself constantly, like, you know, how do I stand out? You know, how do we stand out as a band? And it puts things into perspective for you, and it takes away the whole like desire to be big or the next big thing, or you know, to have just like the next hit song. And you kind of just do things out of the love of it, and you carry a message of love and positivity, and hope that it catches.
I think that after all the craziness that was this past year, that's kind of what we needed, is something to just kind of sit back and enjoy and be thankful for, and it just made it memorable. I mean, I think this is a lot more enjoyable than what we had last time in the blasting room, which I'm proud of. I'm still proud of Save Me, but there were a lot of very tough moments and a lot of uncertainty and a lot of struggles, and here I think it's the exact opposite of that. We were comfortable, we were happy, we were enjoying ourselves, and I think everyone will see that in the songs as well, that's exactly what we felt.
I really hope that people like it and that people dance to it, that people sing it, that it relates to them, that any guy that, you know, feels that he has had that experience with that girl, like from across the room, that maybe he gets the courage to like go say hi to her.
It's been a blast recording our new single Luna in the blasting room. I can't wait for it to come out. Can't wait for it to be done.
I'm really proud of it. I think we're all really proud of it, and really happy that it came out the way that it did, and just hope that it resonates with people in whatever way, you know, is they see fit. So.